MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Heat. John Cowboy makes his much anticipated debut next. Kid Primetime, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
So stepping in, Kevin Newman. He will lead this one off today. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, Adam Frazier.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. One out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 10.
Striding in, Brian Reynolds. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Inside and low, 2-1. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Number 30 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Pirates. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Joe Musgrove will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Stepping into the box, number 44. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Kid Mack. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
At the plate, number 30. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through for a hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Into the box, TJ Champ. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now at the plate, John Cowboy. And as a former late-round draft pick, it really speaks to the hard work he's put in at the minor league level to make the opening day roster here.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball, foul down the left side. First and second here with nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. At the plate, Jake Franchise. And while not really viewed as a big-time prospect coming out of the draft, he's had to prove himself at every step of the way to get to this point. His first big league at-bat.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A swing and a ground ball to third. The throw pulls him off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Standing in, Pat O'Neill. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Champ at second. Franchise is over at first with 1 away. Pulled toward right center field. Polanco has a read on it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
Digging in now, number 11. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Now a throw over, back in standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Right to him. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0. Second inning set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A 1-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Pirates have struck for a run. It's now a 3-1 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 44.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Kramer. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 3-1. High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Buccos have made this a 3-2 ball game. Into the box now, Eric Gonzalez. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Number 44 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Heat are out in front, 3-2. Into the box now, number 18. He stands in for the first time in this one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
So now to the plate, number 44. Up high, 2-1 now. got a piece. It's 2-2.
I had to count 2-2.
Here it comes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, Kid Mack, lifted in the air to straightaway left. Frazier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another chance. Number 30. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Frazier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 30 is there, and he has it for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Kevin Newman. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. The 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail 3-2. Bottom of the third now, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, TJ Champ. The 1-1. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, John Cowboy. The count now at 2-2. Cowboy has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
He's got it. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 33.
In now, Jake Franchise. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Reynolds has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 30 moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Moran.
Into the box, Colin Moran. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. This is line to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out success means Gregory Polanco bats this inning. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 3-2. In now, Pat O'Neill. 2 balls and a strike. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Reined in. And that's the first out. Digging in to try it again. Number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 home. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, number 18 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Reynolds is in his tracks now. And that will retire the side. Stepping in, Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping up now, Kevin Kramer.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate, Eric Gonzalez. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Pirates have come back to tie the game at 3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Into the box now, Jacob Stallings. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Stephen Brault is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 43, Stephen Brault.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 44, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to left center field. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as they take the lead 4-3. At the plate now, Kid Mack. High in the air out towards shallow right. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in, number 30. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Standing in now, TJ Champ. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Kramer is there, 2 down.
Now batting, The catcher.
Settling in now, John Cowboy. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
Back goes Polanco. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. Nova Scotia is on top 4-3. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Newman. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Full count, here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 30 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. 2 out with the man at first. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Line, but speared on a hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Heat are out on top 4-3. Stepping in, Jake Franchise. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Now the 1-1 pitch. Softly hit to short. Knee high, he barehands it. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Riding in once again, Pat O'Neill. He hit a sac fly earlier. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Number 11, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, number 11, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jordan has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
To the plate now, number 18. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He's set. The 3-1. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Colin Moran. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Scooped up. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Tim Kelly comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Stepping in now, Gregory Polanco. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Payoff pitch on its way. Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So striding in, Kevin Kramer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Fly ball out to right field. Franchise is there to put it away for route number 1. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready with the 1-1. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two and one, here it is. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Nova Scotia is on top here, 4-3. So coming to the plate, number 44. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. A little bit outside, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Of course, there was a fastball.
The 2-2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Kid Mack will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now the 3-2 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now to the plate, number 30. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three and one now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Full count still. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And he'll get back in safely. Runners on first with one down. Into the box now, TJ Champ. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
As a look, now the pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Michael Feliz is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 45, Michael Feliz.
Into the box, John Cowboy. 0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the major league pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Yeah, he just needs one to fall right here. Just something to grab himself a batting average and let him relax. You're playing for everybody else but yourself at this moment, just trying to grind to get a hit.
Don't want to forget about it. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Nova Scotia is out in front 5-3. Jeff Moore is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Adam Frazier.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. Oh, and he can't hang on.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds. 2-1 the count. From the stretch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Standing in now, Josh Bell. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate, Colin Moran. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 3-1. Weakly hit towards first. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pirates leave one. Still a 2-run deficit. Standing in, Jake Franchise. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Pat O'Neill, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. 3-2 pitch. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, number 11.
Digging in and looking for more, number 11. He bats for the 4th time in his career. Get his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in his 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Mike Perry comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Perry.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Gregory Polanco.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Fouled away. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He's got it. And the Heat have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Heat hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Kid Primetime gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Mike Perry closes the door for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for your victorious home team.